Hi, I'm Jan from Working 13 and today we're testing 4 Fairtrade footballs from the brand Bala Sport. We wish you a pleasant video. The 4 balls offered a great performance. Their flight was pretty stable, mostly for free kicks but also for passes and crosses. The cover technique was easy to use with every of the 4 balls, and knuckleballs could also be performed, even if for that you have to master the technique. The grip was satisfying, as controlling the ball or catching it was no difficulty, although the surface of the Bala Play and the Bala Team was more slippery than the surface of the Bala Pro or the Bala Astro. The only negative side was the acceleration of the balls, especially with the Bala Play and the Bala Team. 2 of our players claimed that the balls had a slow flight and that you had to hit them quite hard to have a powerful shot. That was partly due to an internal problem, as they arrived with a low PU in winter and we didn't warm them up properly. Still, comparing the performance with other brands such as Nike or Adidas, you notice a difference. The touch was satisfying for all 4 balls. Controlling or passing was no problem, yet you notice a lack of grip in all the versions apart from the Bala Pro and the Bala Astro. The Bala Astro was a true pleasure in terms of grip and touch, and was even as pleasant as an official Adidas match ball. And you see the quality difference in the price, as every ball has also a different goal. For that, the quality of the Bala Pro and the Bala Astro is noticeable in terms of touch and grip. The quality and durability were really fulfilling for all 4 balls, as we played with them for 4 months and didn't notice any wear problems. As mentioned before, every ball has a different goal and so a different price. The Bala Play's goal is to serve you as a leisure ball, for example on a beach or in a park. For that you cannot expect the same quality as a highly rated football. Still, the ball was a big surprise in terms of quality and performance, and he was often used for free kicks, as it turned out that the cover technique was very easy to use. He is the lightest ball with a weight of 450 grams, and the only 2 big problems of it were the touch and the slow flight. But for a 12 pounds ball, that is hardly a critical point. The Bala Team is a popular choice among schools and clubs. He's a training ball made to FIFA equivalent standards, and his performance was very enjoyable even if he had the same flight problems as the Bala Play. He is quite a robust ball with a normal weight of 426 grams. That is exactly the same weight as the official Bundesliga match ball from the season 2015 and 2016. Every technique was used with him, and 2 of our players fell particularly in love with it, mostly when they wanted to use the curve technique. Concerning his grip and performance, he is lacking comparing to the Bala Astro, yet the quality of his flight and touch makes him truly satisfying for the sake of a training ball. The Bala Astro was a favorite ball of most of us. He is made with a special hard-wearing surface and a latex bladder for bounce. The grip and touch distinguished themselves from the other 3 balls, and most of our players had preferences with it in terms of free kicks. Its flight was the fastest, which made him preferable for passes and shots. He's in our opinion the best ball in the brand, as 4 from 6 players designed him as their favorite. That can be a big surprise comparing its price to the price of the Bala Pro, and you notice a tiny quality difference as the performance of it is not as good as the performance of the Bala Pro, yet subjectively we enjoyed it because it satisfied our biggest purpose, shooting free kicks. Finally we arrived at the Bala Pro. He's the brand's top of the range ball as he's made to the same specs as FIFA approved balls, and he's also hand stitched with full polyester backing layers and an 8-win latex bladder. Notice the quality of his performance as his bounce, flight and grip were really pleasant. In terms of shooting and passing he had a very stable flight, but failed to be as good as the Bala Astro in terms of free kicks. His grip was a weakness point, making him less likable by some of us. Yet he fulfills every ball's expectation and is even already used by one professional club in friendly games. His stable flight, touch and durability making him in terms of quality the best ball in the brand and an ideal for match day and training situations. Already some clubs are playing with some of these balls in small and amateur leagues, and the reason is perfectly understandable as the balls are really enjoyable and offer great quality. The price is relatively low compared to many balls like Nike or Adidas match balls. For that they're not even far away in terms of performance, quality and durability. For free kicks they might not be the perfect balls as their flight is pretty steady and doesn't have the same flight variations as in Jabulani or Tor fabric. But for training and matchday situations they fulfill every aspect that you demand from a football. The cost is also a big reason to consider playing with them as they are a big help for workers in developing countries. Still, there is no aspect where one of these balls loses its main focus, to be pleasant on the pitch. That was achieved with success and we can only recommend them for every player or team who wants great quality balls. You bring all the worst in me.